Yo, 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 yo. What's good?
Man, you know what it is, man. I know we've been gone for a while. A lot of stuff's been going on.
Yeah.
Y'all been waiting for us, but you know what it is, man. It's Bridge Dub P.
Buzz TV.
And you know what we gotta do, man. We gotta touch on what Billboard put up.
What's the business?
Man, you seen it, man. The top 10 MCs, rappers of all time.
Oh my God.
They put up with top 10.
Top 10.
So let's go over their list first, man. 10 to 1, who they got?
This is their top 10. 10 to 1.
Yep.
Number 10. Lil Wayne.
Tucci.
That's their number 10. Number 9. K-Dot. Kendrick.
Lamar.
And I guess this is the of all time. Right?
All time.
All time.
All time.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Ghostface. Killer.
Okay. Wu-Tang for life.
Okay. 7. Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
6. Andre 3000.
All right. All right.
5. Nas.
Okay.
4. Rakim.
Rakim. Okay.
3. Eminem.
All right.
2. Jay-Z. And 1, as everybody probably knows, the number 1 gonna be Biggie Smalls.
We're done?
That's it. It was just 10. All time.
That's the all time.
All time.
Man, hold a second. Wait
I don't know
a
the whole
minute.
criteria behind.
Daylight savings. We need to go back an hour. This need to be leapier. I'm need another day for this. Are you kidding me?
That's
This is the list.
That's the list. Yep.
Man, I don't know where I should start. Like, should I start with the 10 and why I think that should not be, people shouldn't be on the 10? What is the criteria? Like,
I don't know. Like I hear a few things with the whatever the whole criteria is. I don't know if it was longevity, catalog. I don't know if that what took place, or was it just the MC, or how you know the bars, how well they put their flow together. I don't know.
See, I've listened to a couple of interviews, and I hadn't heard the list in its entirety to right now, but I saw like the Breakfast Club, I saw Ebro, I saw a lot of people talking about the list, and I saw some of the arguments that they were making from people that are on the list that shouldn't be. And I don't even agree with what's going on. Like, okay, a lot of people were mad that Lauryn Hill's on this list. Now, for me, Lauryn Hill is probably the dopest female MC to grab a mic. Would I put her on this list? Probably not. I probably wouldn't put her on this list because the body of work is not enough. Now, if you ask me who I want to feature from, if I can get a feature with Lauryn Hill all day, I'd take it. But when you say the greatest of all time, I can't really rock with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think there needs to be some accolades there.
Something like what you say, like.
To be honest with you, when it comes to the female MCs, I don't know if I'd put anybody on this list. And no disrespect, but like there's certain people like Lauryn Hill. If Lauryn Hill's not going to be on this list, then who? I mean, I give respect to Debrat, because Debrat was the first.
Shout out to Debrat.
Yeah, she was the first female rapper to go platinum. I think where the problem lies is when you come to the.
It's not as many.
Yeah, but when you come to like the Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Jackie O era, I think what happens is that they didn't really build on what the ones before them did. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of made their own lane, but they lost what like the Queen Latifahs, the MC Lights were doing before them. They just changed into this whole, you know, a lot of people said it was raunchy, you know, or was sexy, however you want to place it. But to me, I don't think they had enough impact on the game for anybody to be recognized as the best of all time. Shout out to you know, Young Money.
But I'm gonna have to interject a little bit. I hear where you're coming from, and I agree with it to a certain extent. But someone who does not get their credit as much, she does definitely get her credit, but now to me, he's still very underrated guy. Is bar heavy and coming harder than most of these dudes in the game. It's Lil' Kim. I gotta get it, because Kim will eat you up for your own track. Now, yeah, as far as how she carried herself and the type, her style, and the woman she is versus the type of woman Queen Latifah was, you know what I'm saying? Which is both dope. I rock with Kim. So,
Rock with Kim.
But
you do that.
As far I rock with her and putting her in there as greatest of all time, I think we could throw her in there as a candidate. I think we could throw a few people in there as a candidate. Now, as far as ladies, so we just gonna say MCs, right?
Yeah, we just want MCs. I was just looking at them.
But I feel you though on that, because there's not as many female rappers out there to be, in this list to we can put them all in there, or just say females versus male rappers. But I think definitely there are a couple out there that can compete with the best.
Well, if you put Lil' Kim up there, then where does Nicki Minaj go?
Nicki Minaj, you can throw her in there too. But I'm not saying would they make it into the top 10.
Yeah.
I don't know, and that's not really for us. We can make our own together, and that's why we're bringing this to you guys too. Because I don't get it twisted. I definitely don't get it twisted. Nicki got bars.
Has she been around long enough?
Has she been? Exactly, and that's what brings us back to this list.
Yeah.
Now, if it is, like we say, longevity or impact,
it has to be considered. Yep.
The catalog.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The following, and it's a little different now with the social media and everything. Yeah. And who's in your opinion, we can, we ain't gonna stretch this out too long, but we could talk about a few who they left off of this list. We won't take no people off of this list, so we can say who could have been, or we can.
Honestly, I think I could do a whole nother list of a whole nother 10 as a whole, not individually. I have a 10 as a whole that's probably better than this 10 that they have on this list.
And let's get this out real quick. Who should always, and I heard shout out to Noriega, he was did an interview in the Breakfast Club when he's talking about people talk about their best rappers when it's kind of, he doesn't like when people say Biggie and Pac. Shout out to both of them, which are great because it's so cliche, because we know that.
Yeah.
That's why get the picture of the big homie, rest in peace. On this list, I believe they had Pac should have been number one. Not because Pac, the catalog, he reaches all these things that we talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, when they were both alive, I probably listened to more Big than Pac. But Pac had more impact. Pac had a much bigger catalog.
Bigger following.
Now, flows, Biggie got flow. Everybody know he got flow, a story to tell. So do Pac. But for him not to even be on the list is ludicrous. For him to be number 2 is ludicrous.
Yeah.
So Pac is definitely, we would do our list, would be number 1, but we're going to put that aside because he's Pac's in a league of his own.
Yeah, it's Pac and then everybody else. This is nobody that touches many subjects, nobody that had as much, velocity and could go into different lanes.
And we'll leave Biggie off this list too. I would say, just out of respect, we got to leave both them two off.
I'll say Pac is left off because Pac is ahead of everybody. And I think Pac is number 1 by far. For me, Big has to be disqualified. He's off the list for a different reason for me. We got robbed with Biggie. We don't have enough of a sample size to call him the best of all time. And I say that because let's look at Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent.
Good.
That album was classic. Bangers all the way through, set the streets on fire. If 50 Cent would have died then, would we be calling him the best of all time?
If that's like somebody say, you go by just not to somebody kill you till you gone, he has a big point. So yeah, we talking just catalog and money. It just I don't even want to put money in there, but it matters now how much they sell.
Yeah.
We leaving.
This list is biased.
It's very okay. We can say catalog. Okay, let's say the money part. We get this out the way.
Okay.
Some of y'all may laugh out there, but y'all need to go back and do your history. MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice.
MC Hammer's got 30 million records sold.
Vanilla Ice was selling 160 million. That single.
Single, so yeah, like
that's what I'm saying right there. So that it's you can and Hammer is
if you want to go by record sales,
you want to go by record sales.
Like most rap, like you go through your favorite rappers now and see how many of them got 30 million records sold. And this is before iTunes. So
way before all that.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean you're right, but I mean Hammer's from the West, and if you look at this list, there's only one West Coast artist on this list.
They left a lot of people,
and that's Kendrick Lamar. Out of all the West Coast,
that don't make sense to me. Shout out to Kendrick. Kendrick is definitely dope. Man. Kendrick is dope for even making that list.
Shout out to King Kendrick.
And maybe they feel bad. Put him on that list because he didn't get the Grammy or something like that.
But I couldn't put him on this list. Like you talk about greatest of all time. Like you gotta have like you said before, you gotta have a catalog for this. Like no Ice Cube. No Snoop.
E40. Look at his catalog. Look how
catalog.
E40 been in Too Short.
Too Short
been in the game longer than anybody on this. Actually, he has been in the game. He's been in the game longer than Jay-Z.
I don't get this list. Like even if those aren't on your list, your only West Coast representative cannot be just Kendrick. And when you're saying greatest of all time,
that's real.
Of all time, Andre 3000 made the list. And I'm a fan of Andre 3000, but I'm tired of people disrespecting Big Boy. I think every time somebody gives credit to Andre, they're discrediting Big Boy. Like, Outkast was nice on both ends. You can't just ignore Big Boy.
Is it because they're a two-man group and not a three-man group?
I guess so, But they're group members is tough. Like, Ghostface Killer made this list. And no disrespect to Ghostface, but when you look at the Wu-Tang Clan, who is the highest seller, the biggest attraction at a Wu-Tang?
I don't know on paper, but my first name, shout out to Ghostface. Definitely dope. The first name that popped in my head is Method Man.
Method, man. It's definitely Method Man. Like,
but I mean, even the Raekwons is dope too. One of my favorite artists. But then if they're talking about just the art and how well they spit, Jadakiss is always gonna be on that list.
Hey, top 5 dead or alive.
Jadakiss is always gonna be on that list. I think Jadakiss right now he's just playing with the game. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, this list is bogus. Like,
then if you
how do you have the greatest of all time, like impact, like the following to get to people, and not have DMX?
Whew. His first 3-4 albums, platinum, triple platinum. Flesh My Fist, and he would drop 2 in a year.
There's nobody that can come on a track and just go da 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 da, and everybody go crazy.
Nah, you know what they forgot though? LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Probably the smartest man in hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
There's not too many people who has that deal and own their own masters right now.
Yeah.
But it's still on top of his game.
Yeah.
And was that who you're talking about?
LL Cool J.
He came in as a rap.
See, there's a lot of things, when you talk about rappers and who's the most famous, like who's made the most. We talk about the business that Jay-Z does. Talk about the business that LL does.
Will Smith,
y'all say what you want to say, but you see where he's at as far as stature. They starting off as a rapper ahead of everybody. Ice Cube, Ice-T. There's a lot of. But you know who the most famous? Who's gone the furthest in life? I guess you'll say in fame that started out as a rapper. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
Was he really rapping though?
Marky Mark.
Feel the vibration. Shout out to Mark.
Yeah, it's Mark Wahlberg.
But you know what? Mark, I almost called him Marky Mark. It's all love. Marky Mark has never been in one bad movie. Actually, yeah, but it wasn't on him. I ain't gonna say the director's name. But he ain't the type of dude. It's hard to see him act all soft in a movie. What's it called? I think M. Night Shyamalan produced it. But Mark Wahlberg, you right about that. I remember him ever since the movie Fear. No, what's the Basketball Diaries with Leonardo DiCaprio? Like, I was a big movie head. So yeah, you right about that.
Man, I mean, definitely. I think this is a lot of people, you know, whether it's Snoop. You know what? You know, when you talk about impact, coming into the game, impacting, changing the game, creating his own lane, importance to the rap culture, the hip hop culture, how do you leave off Master P?
I had that on here too. How? He showed y'all how to get money.
Yeah.
You leave off Master P, you leave off T.I., you leave off Jeezy. It's so many people that you left off. Yeah, you could keep Eminem, you could keep Nas on there, but if y'all just talking about MCing and then they put in front of, wow. I mean, yeah, Ghostface, Lil Wayne, he put Biggie Smalls and all of them in front of Eminem, in front of Nas. I just don't get it. I want to know who made that list.
Like, I need some explain on this. Like, there's certain
Styles
people,
P.
like, even if you don't agree, you can understand why they're on the list. Like, if they would have put Drake on this list, I would have understood it.
Drake?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Independent artist.
But Drake...
Radio play the way he did till he got his deal.
Drake could have been on this list. He can be on the list. All of his albums are done very well. Everything he touches. So
here's a question I heard, and I'll ask you to see what you think. If Kendrick Lamar is on this list, should J. Cole be on the list?
Of course. No, if you mean because of both. But why do we always put them in the same group? Because he had out around now. Yeah. That doesn't mean. But J. Cole should probably be on it before Kendrick. J. Cole's been around.
Yeah, he's got a
more mainstream.
Yeah.
Before Kendrick, they both are dope. So yeah, I get to see why. It's that's why I always thought J. Cole must have been on there, because every time you hear someone say the greatest name, you know, the Kendricks, the J. Coles, the Wale.
I mean, you talk about catalogs, like when you talk about bangers coming into the game, changing the game.
Fabulous.
We mentioned his name, Fabulous. Fabulous is one of those cats like Ludacris to me. Like
Ludacris.
He doesn't have bad records.
It's Ludacris.
He just don't have bad records.
Ludacris does not come back. It's Ludacris. Why Ludacris isn't on here?
Yeah. But you know what? As far as catalog, who I like, honestly, when you look at the completion of work, is 50 Cent.
Hey, I'm not even mad at that.
50 Cent's got a nice catalog.
But you know whose catalog is also really good? Just to play, devil's advocate, Ja Rule. His Cadillac probably. Catalog. Ja Rule was killing the game.
Yeah, he was on top for a moment.
The whole, if you seen the whole backstage thing, everybody who was on that concert was killing it.
Well, here's the thing: everybody's had seasons. Whether it's Master P, whether it's Nelly, whether it's Ludacris. Like you have some people that have had seasons of being number one. And I look at this list and I don't see a lot of number ones. Like,
but who's huge right now, consistently huge, on top of the game, rich and all, but probably never really had a number one album.
Jay-Z. No number ones.
And then I think of,
but he's way up on the list, ahead of Eminem.
Hey, it's chess, not checkers.
I don't know about that. But anyway, let us know, man. What y'all think, man? Y'all got some names y'all want to throw out there?
8 Ball.
Do y'all want to, UGK, Scarface?
Mace's first album went triple platinum and his second album went platinum.
I got to know, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think, what y'all feel. Is this list okay? Should we stay with this list? Should it be changed? Should it be thrown out together? Is there a list without Pac?
The Billboard list we talking about.
The Billboard
we can come with
top 10 list. You know
y'all
what I'm saying?
send us y'all top 10. And why?
And why?
And let us know. Comment. Please subscribe. Let us know. Follow us at BuzzTV number 70. Hit us up on Facebook, Gmail, Bridge the P.
It's BuzzTV.
It was good.